In the quiet town of Black Ridge, Arizona, life moved slow. Retired Marine Corps pilot Colt Maddox had finally found peace after years of war. His days were spent rebuilding motorcycles, mentoring troubled teens, and raising his 17-year-old daughter, Emma, the last light in his life after losing his wife to cancer. But peace doesn't last forever. One night, Emma didn't come home. Her phone went dark. The next morning, her body was found in a ditch near a bar frequented by the Iron Vultures, a violent biker gang tightening its grip on Black Ridge. The coroner confirmed Colt's worst fear. Emma had been assaulted and murdered. The sheriff stayed silent. Witnesses were too afraid to talk. Justice wasn't coming. So Colt Maddox went to war. He wasn't just a pilot. He was a former Force Recon Marine trained in Black Ops. The skills he buried with his uniform came back. He dusted off his gear, rebuilt an armored chopper with a custom M60, and hunted every known member of the Iron Vol. The gang laughed until Vulture Jimmy, their enforcer and the last to see Emma alive, was found hanging from a telephone pole with "You picked the wrong girl" carved into his chest. One by one, the vultures disappeared. Warehouses exploded. Arms deals were sabotaged. Colt was surgical, brutal, and left no trace but destruction and military symbols. He became a ghost, striking in the night. But the vultures weren't amateurs. Their leader, Rex Malone, was ex-military too, a dishonorably discharged Army Ranger with a violent streak. He brought in mercenaries and fortified their compound. He declared war. The final showdown came in the desert. Colt, backed by loyal veterans, ex-Marines, Navy SEALs, a retired CIA operative, launched a coordinated strike using drones, thermal imaging, and a modified crop duster rigged with napalm. The battle lasted hours. At dawn, the compound burned. Rex tried to flee by chopper, but Colt shot it down with a stolen RPG. They fought hand-to-hand beneath the rising sun. Colt ended it with a combat knife to Rex's chest, whispering Emma's name. Colt vanished after handing the FBI evidence that dismantled the vultures and exposed local corruption. Some say he died in the desert. Others say he rides the highways, a ghost on two wheels. All they know is, don't mess with a Marine's daughter, because sometimes vengeance wears dog tags. But the vultures weren't truly gone. A new leader rose, Deacon Slade, Rex's second in command. Crazier, meaner, and he put a $500,000 bounty on Colt's head. Word spread fast. Colt, still hunting Emma's killers, became the hunted. Ambushed in Texas, shot at in New Mexico, chased through Utah. He didn't just survive, he struck back. Every kill was a message. Every ambush, a trap. He leaked footage, exposed corrupt cops and trafficking routes. People called him the Reaper on Wheels. He didn't care about the name, just the list. Emma's killers weren't just bikers. They were part of something bigger. Colt uncovered a trafficking ring tied to private military contractors, rogue intelligence officials, and billion-dollar defense firms. Emma wasn't a random victim. She had filmed a weapons drop for a school project and uploaded it before her death. Now Colt had the footage and names. He leaked part of it. The media exploded. But before he could release more, a shadow army came after him. Drones, kill squads, dirty cops. He needed help. So he called in his old unit. One by one they came. Rico Ghoul Vasquez, sniper and demolitions. Angela Fury Blake, chopper pilot and former wingwoman. Travis Boone, hacker turned survivalist. Nate Ironclad Winters, Colt's mentor. They regrouped at an abandoned Air Force base in Nevada and planned one last mission: destroy Project Shepherd and Deacon Slade. The plan: infiltrate a defense contractor gala in Vegas, extract intel, and burn down Shepherd's communications hub in the Mojave. It was fast, loud, and violent. Angela flew a stolen Blackhawk. Rico provided sniper cover. Boone hacked security. Colt and Winters led the breach. Deacon met them armed with a custom AA-12 and Mercs. Colt fought through the chaos and cornered Slade in the server room. Steel, blood, fire, all around. Colt impaled him on a broken rebar. That was for Emma. The files were uploaded. Names, money trails, operations. The world saw the truth. This time, Colt didn't vanish. He turned himself in, testified to a Senate committee, and became a symbol of a soldier who wouldn't let the system bury the innocent. He served 2 years for weapons charges. When he got out, he rebuilt Emma's motorcycle. He rode the highways not as a hero, but as a warning. You hurt the innocent? Pray I don't find you. Because justice rides on 2 wheels, sometimes wearing a scarred leather jacket and a dead daughter's dog tags. Colt, fight was over. He was wrong. A month after his release, an envelope arrived. No return address. Inside, a photo of Emma, taken 3 days before her death. Behind her, blurred but clear, a tattoo of a wolf skull on a man's forearm. Below it, she was just the beginning. The tattoo wasn't Vulture's or Shepherd. Colt remembered it from Black Ops. Fenrir, a ghost unit. Deniable assets used for unsanctioned hits. Even the CIA feared their name. Officially, they didn't exist. Colt had just uncovered the second layer of the conspiracy. His unit told him to walk away. But he couldn't. He dug deeper. Dark money, off-books airstrips, missing agents. It led him to Prague and Thomas Vale, a disavowed MI6 agent who once tracked Fenrir. Vale warned him, Fenrir doesn't kill you, they erase you. But after hearing about Emma, Vale relented. He gave Colt a dossier. Fenrir was real and active. They were planning Operation Ragnarok, a false flag attack in the Middle East to reignite war and fuel defense profits. At the center, Kane Wexler, ex-Delta Force, founder of Fenrir. Ruthless, legendary. Emma had captured him on camera during the arms deal. Her death was cleanup. Colt swore he'd stop Ragnarok and drag Wexler to hell. He reassembled his team. Angela, Rico, Boone, and Winters returned. They waged a secret war, raiding supply lines in Turkey, taking out bases in Afghanistan, stealing intel in Berlin. Each mission left a message. The Reaper is coming. Wexler retaliated. Colt's safe houses were bombed. Angela's chopper was shot down over the Black Sea. Winters was captured and tortured before Colt rescued him. Boone disappeared after hacking Fenrir's finances. The team was bleeding, but not broken. The final battle came in northern Iraq. An abandoned oil refinery turned Fenrir base. The Ragnarok files were there. Under cover of a sandstorm, Colt led the assault. Silenced shots, blades, explosives. One by one, Fenrir operatives fell until only Wexler remained. They fought inside the burning refinery, 2 warriors surrounded by fire and ghosts. Wexler was younger, stronger, but Colt had purpose. He beat him down, tied him to a fuel line, lit a flare. Emma sends her regards. The explosion lit the desert for miles. Epilogue, legacy, the files reached the UN. Ragnarok was exposed. Fenrir dismantled. Names revealed. Governments shamed. Reforms promised. Colt disappeared again. Some say he's dead. Others say he rides through war zones, exposing monsters in the shadows. But sometimes, a black motorcycle rolls into a quiet cemetery in Blackridge. A man leaves a single dog tag on a grave. It reads, Emma Grace Maddox.